Y'all, I think one of like the hardest things about being a Christian, or not even the hardest, but one of the saddest things for me is to see like younger people or people like around my age like living in sin. And I feel like sometimes as Christians, it's so easy to like want to judge people, but I don't even feel that. Like it truly breaks my heart because I know how it felt living in sin, and it feels so fun because you're gratifying your flesh. Like that's what your flesh desires to do and wants to do anything apart from God. But it's like once you start to feed your spirit and God opens your spiritual eyes, it just breaks my heart. Like, and it should, because our hearts should break for what breaks God's heart. And it's just crazy to me because when you're living in sin, you don't even realize, like, because it feels good and because it's fun, you don't realize that you're literally walking to destruction. And it hurts my heart so much, but at the same time, it just pushes me and motivates me even more to continue to die to my flesh and to be a beacon of light of what Jesus can do in your life and what he did in mine, because my parents instilled in me like to know God, but I definitely went through a lot of phases in my life where I did not live for God whatsoever, and I indulged in sin. I did it all, trust me. I did a lot, and I don't regret any of it because now it's just a testimony of what God can do. So at the same time, although it breaks my heart to see people in this young generation indulging in sin and not knowing that this sin is leading them to the destruction and to death, because ultimately, like, the wages of sin is death, but it also just reminds me how important it is to not compromise and to really stand firm in God's truth and truly try your hardest with God's, obviously, help and the Holy Spirit to live a righteous life, because I just want other people to know, if there's anyone my age that's like struggling with like living one foot in the world and one foot in heaven, to know that like once you fully surrender to God, he will literally change your life. He truly will. Because like I look back and I have so much sympathy for those that are like walking in darkness, because I was once there and I know what Jesus did for me, and I know he can do it for anyone, literally anyone. Anyways, before I get emotional, I'm in my luteal phase, guys, don't mind me, but I truly pray for anyone that comes across this. If you've been feeling like God is tugging on your heart, let him in. Truly let him in, because there's nothing more fulfilling than living a life for Christ. Anyways, love you guys. God bless you.